Hello, hi, good evening.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi. I think last class we discussed about material related configurations, where we discussed some configurations we are going to maintain in logistic general department, like material group, material length of material, then define industry sector, define company codes for materials management, then define attributes of the material types, and last one, define number ranges for each material type. Okay, so let's do in the system. First, we can create vendor group also here. As I told you, in financial accounting also we can create the vendor groups, and here in logistics also we can create the vendor group. Okay, first I'll log into system. First I'll go to IMG level. There I'll go with logistic general. I'll go with material master. And go to basic setting also, or first I'll go with settings for key field, and there I'll create material group. So as we discussed earlier, we are going to create 3 groups. One is material group, second one is services group, and third one is oil group. Okay. Click on material, define material group. T code is OMSF. Path IMG, logistic general. First, I'll create what I'll do. I'll create vendor group in logistic general. First, I'll go with IMG, logistics, business partner, vendor, controls, and there click on define account group with define account group and field selection vendor. T code OM SG. Okay, here click on new entries, and account group I can give RPVG vendor group for company code RPL. Okay, here double click on general data. Again, same fields we can see here. Double click on address. I'm going to select name one as required entry. Save this. Come back and double click on company code data. Then double click on account management. Select reconciliation account and cash management group as required entry. save. Next double click on, come back and double click on purchasing data, again double click on purchasing data, select purchase auto currency as required entry, save. Okay, like this we can create the vendor group. Number ranges also we can maintain. Come back here, define number range for vendor master records. Define number ranges for vendor master record, T code OMSJ. In this T code or in this configuration steps, we can create and we can assign. Both options are there. First, if you want to create the intervals, go with intervals. So these are the intervals which we created in financial accounting. Or if you don't want to maintain the accounts, then come to number ranges, then directly you can assign, or you can assign which is available in the system. If you don't want to create, you can directly assign that. So click on number range, position, and here my group is RPVG. Enter, and number range, press F4 here. So many number ranges which is created by user. You can use any one of these. I'll take 02. Save. Either you can go with financial accounting, or else you can come here and you can create vendor group. That is up to you. But both options are there. Okay, now we'll do the material related configurations. For that, I'll come to logistics again, and I'll go with material master and settings for key field. There I'll create material groups. T code is OMSF. Here we can use existing groups. We can use existing group, or we can create our own. So I'll create my own group. Click on new entry, and I'll give RP LMG material group for company code RPL. Then RPL services group for company code RPL. Then RPL oil and gases group for company code RPL. Save. 3 group I had created. Like that you can create many groups also, but for my configuration purpose this much is enough. So I'll create this much of group. Okay, next we'll discuss this option, although it is not mandatory, but we can create it. Maintain external material group. External means high end, low end, medium and standard, like that we can create the external material. While creating material, we can assign this external material group. Then define division. At the enterprise structure we created division, so here no need to create it again. R3, R4, R4 like that, maybe. R4 and R5, right? This division is already created, so no need to create it again. Then material status. Material status means material is blocked for some reason, or it is in work, or released, or absolute. Like that we are having material status. If you want to create material status, just click on new entry, just give 2 characters here, and you can create a description of that particular statuses and save it. But we can use this already created material statuses. Again, this will be the statuses we can see in material creation screen. I'll show that one, that also, but configurations we can do here. Next one, ABC indicator. So ABC means, A stands for significant material. Significant means important material. In production, while creating material, again this indicator we are going to assign. Why? Because on the basis of material significant, material will get saved. If it is a very important material, then we are going to assign A indicator. If it is a medium significance, then I am going to select indicator B, and low significance C. Again, I am not going to do any changes here. Then laboratories or offices. If your client is running a chemical business, then we need to maintain the laboratories. Click on that. These are the many laboratories which is there in the system. We can use that one. Next, basic material. Define basic material. It is not required. Basic material, whether it is a steel or whether it is a metals, like that we can create. Then storage condition. If our client is running a food related industries, then or milk industry, then we need to maintain the storages. Okay, then temperature condition. For milk and ice cream, we require temperature, right? Then container requirement. Container requirement. What kind of container you require? Then unit of measure groups. Unit of measure group. So I'll let you know what is unit of measure group while creating material. Okay, this much configurations we can see in settings for key fields. Then I'll go with field selection in material master. There define industry sector and industry specific field selection. T code is OMS3. If you click that one, see this much of industry sector which is already created. It's already created, but I'm not able to create it again. Why? Because while creating industry sector, I can give only one digits or one character, but here all the character has been taken from the user, so special characters also taken, so I'm not able to create my industry sector. What I'll do, I'll going to use the industry sector which is there in the system, some industry sector, or if you want to create that one, click on new entry, then just give any one character and what type of industry you are creating, and field selection you can give A, like you are creating mechanical engineering. Then field selection A. A stands for it will be get display. It should be gets displayed in system. Okay, so here I am not able to create, as I told you, so many industry sector which is created in the system by user. Okay, I am not able to create because of there is no space. So I use existing. Next one, I'll come to basic settings. I'll come to basic setting. First, I'll go with define output format of material number. Output format of material number. T code is OMSL. As I told you, while creating material, maximum character I can use is 18. 18 characters I can use to create the material, and here one is the minimum. Minimum 1 and maximum 8. Okay. Here I am not going to do any changes. This is SAP standard setup. We'll use that one. Next, maintain company codes for materials management. T code is OMS prime. Click on position here. My company code is RPL. Enter. If you observe here, year is 2016, right? But here we are in 2022. I am going to change it manually, and we are in February month. I will press enter. See what is the changes here. My present year is 2022 and period is 2022, and my present year is 2022. Again, month is 1. My previous month is 1. 1 is January, and my previous year is 2021, and last month, LM means last month means 12, means December month. As I told you, ABP and DBP. ABP stands for allow back posting. DBP stands for do not allow back posting. Allow posting in previous period, back posting. Okay, and DBP means it will not allow. So I am going to select ABP, allow back posting. Okay, enter and save. As I told you, this is very important configurations, and it's called as month end activities. Every month I need to come and I need to change the month. Okay, I'll show that one. Okay, no issue. Okay, this configuration over. I'll in the same screen or in the same path, I'll go with material types, and I'll click on define attributes of material types. T code is OMS2. Okay, this is a configurations. Attributes means this configuration. OMS2. Okay, 1 minute. Someone is using the screen. One minute. One minute. Someone is using this screen, so I am getting message like this. Okay. Okay. Click on position here. And material type, here I will take ROH. ROH stands for raw material. Enter. And here double click on ROH. You will get content like this. So ROH stands for raw material. And field reference 0001, it should be ROH. Someone has changed, I think. And screen reference also ROH. Then explant material status. Explant means across the plant material status. Then item category, usually it will be normal only. It will be normal only, but here we are not going to do any changes in material category group, item category group. While creating material, we will use that one. Okay. Next, user department. This is the attributes of material. This is attributes of material. Someone has changed that. Purchasing, production, storage, quality, warehouse. So let's say this should not be sale. Raw material we are not selling. Right. Someone has selected wrongly. Okay. So I will change this. And here this is what we call as attributes. Raw material used for many purpose accounting, classification, MRP, purchasing. Right. Next, internal external purchase order. Here external purchase order it is 2 and internal purchase order it is 0. So what does it mean? 2 stands for external purchase order, it is allowing. Okay, 2 means allowing and 0 is not allowing. Internal purchase order, it is not allowing. Internal means within the company. So assume that internal means say you are having a company, right, Reliance, right. For that company we assign one company code RPL, right. In the same way, another company code has been assigned with Reliance, say Geo. So Geo is linked with Reliance, but it's a different company code, right, and different operations. And RPL we are having plant RPP1 and RPP2. Like that, there we are having plant PLT3. Assume that. Okay, so these company, this company code is assigned or linked with Reliance only. Is linked with company Reliance only, and this is also linked with company. Okay, assigned with Reliance only. Okay. Now internal means within the company we are having to do two different operations. Then if I am going to purchase material from this plant to this plant, this plant to this plant within the same company but with two different company code, then it is called as internal purchase, because we are having it different, we are purchasing with the different operations, but within the company code. That is what we call as internal purchase. So I am asking, or I am telling my system that whether I want to purchase internally or externally. Okay, so that I can change the setups here. Then we are having price control here, valuation price control. Here we are having two prices. So two prices, one is standard prices, standard price, and second one is moving average price. So what is standard price? Standard price, I am going to price control is going to assign to finished goods and trading goods. Why? Because the price, once we fix the price and it will come to market, again or day to day, we cannot change that price, right? We cannot change that price. That price should be standard, right? That's the reason a standard price is going to assign to finished goods and trading goods. Then what is the moving average? Moving average price. Moving average price, it is going to link with raw material. Why? Because we are going to purchase material with different vendor, the same material with a different vendor, with a different price at different quantity. Okay, so I will mention here, we are going to purchase one material with different vendor, different price and quantity, right? So on the time, system will take the average of that material. Say example, on 1st of January you purchase 100 quantity and price of that is 1000 rupees. On 7th of January you purchase 125 quantity, price of that is 975. Then on 15th of January you purchase 221 quantity for 915 rupees or 912 rupees. On 22nd of January you again purchase 325 quantity for 871 rupees. Total how much quantity you purchase? Say 100 plus 125 plus 221 plus 325, right? This much 771 quantity you purchase, and with different prices. Like I'll take this average. First I'll go with 1000 into 100 975 into 125 912 into 221 871 into 325. Total this much is total, right? Now system what will do, it will take the average of total value with price. Total average will be 916. This is the average. So system will take the average. That's the reason we are going to assign moving average price to raw material. This is price control. Then account category reference. Whenever I integrate with accounting or financial department, this value get posted to finance department. For that we have the reference like this. 0001 is standard reference. References for raw material. Fine. As I told you, if you want, you can assign directly this material type to your plant, or else you can create your own. What I'll do, I'll create my own material type. So I'm going to click on copy button and I'm going to change RPRM, and description also I'll change raw material for company code RPL. I'm not going to do any changes here, let it be same only. Press enter, you will get warning message like this, and finally you will get the information like this, around 499 entries copied to your RPRM, right? Enter and save this. Now this I am going to assign to my company, my client. So how to assign? Here double click on quantity or value updating. Double click on quantity or value updating, and click on position, and valuation area. Valuation area is nothing but our plant. As I told you, plant is also called as valuation area. I need to mention my plant. RPP1 is my plant. RPP1, right? Enter. As we are having two plants here, for two plants I need to select quantity update and value update. For two plants I need to create, or I need to assign save this. So I created my material type and I assigned that material type into plant. Okay, save this. Now I come back to main screen. Just a moment. So reconnect, we'll discuss. Okay. Come back to main screen and click on position here. Material type ERSA. ERSA stands for spare parts. Double click on ERSA, click on copy, and here change the material type as RPSP. Spare parts for coming company code RPL. Enter, 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 and save. You then double click on quantity or value updating. Double click on quantity or value updating. Position, valuation area P1, and select quantity update and value update for both plants. Save. Okay, come back to main screen. Position, material type VRP, enter. Double click on VRP, copy, then change to RPPM and change to packaging material for company code RPL. Enter, enter, and enter. 3 times enter and save. Then double click on quantity or value updating. Position, valuation area RPP1, enter. Select quantity update and select value update. Save. Come back. So I need to assign this one to my plant, right? Select RPPM and double click on quantity or value updating. Position, please mute yourself. Abhilash, mute yourself. Valuation area RPP1. Okay, it has assigned, right? Come back to main screen. Sorry. Position, material type HAWA. Double click on HAWA. Copy and change to RPTG trading goods. I must tell me.
Field reference in that like HLWA. What about this reference material type?
That is screen reference. Screen reference. Yes, screen reference is also ROH, no problem. That is not an issue. That this field reference is important for us.
And all these things we will get ROH. We can't
yeah, we can change, but let it be in ROH only, no problem. We cannot do any changes there. RPTG, enter. And enter, save. Then double click on quantity or value updating. Position and RPP1 is my plant valuation area. Enter. Select quantity update and select value update. Save this. Next one, come back to main screen again and material type, click on position, material type HALB. Double click on HALB, that is semi-finished product. Then click on copy and change to RPSG, semi-finished goods, and I'll change the description as semi-finished. RPL. Enter, 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 3 times enter and save. Then double click on quantity or value updating. Position and valuation area RPP1, select quantity update and select value update. Come back to main screen and last one we'll use here is finished product. Position, material type FERT, enter, double click on FERT, copy and RPFG, finished product, for company code RPL, enter, enter, enter and save, 3 times enter and save. Then double click on quantity or value updating. Position, click on position, valuation area RPP1, enter and select quantity update and select value update. Save this. Now I created my material types and I assigned that material type to my plant. Okay, next step is, and final step is, define number ranges for each material type. As I told you, we can create a number ranges according to my requirements. Say if I create raw material, then number should start with 6 series. If I am going to create a spare part, then number should start with 5. Like that we can create. But here I am not going to give separate number ranges for materials or material types. What I will do, I will create one number ranges or one group and I am going to assign all material types to that particular group. Okay, but you can create your own groups or a separate group for each material. That is, you can do in practice. But here I am not going to create a group, a separate group for materials. I will create one group, one number ranges, then all materials I am going to assign into that. Okay, define number ranges for each material each material types. T code is MMNR. Okay, here click on group or maintain group. You will get screen like this. There click on create. And here give the text or group name as number ranges for each material types for my company code RPL. And here I will give the ranges. Say, let me check which is available in the system. I should take that because it's a practice system. Many users is going to link with this server. So my expected number ranges may not available here. Okay, so what I'll do, which is available in the system, I'll take that one. But in your system, or if you are installed a system into your system or into your laptop, then you may get your number ranges or according to your choice you may get. Okay, I'll take 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can see here we are not getting that number also, overlap. This is the problem with this kind of servers. Let me try with this number. Yes, finally it is accepted. 322, 3222, 11, 0000, and 3222, 110, 999. Means whenever I used to create the material, my material number start with this 322 like that. Save this. And now I'll come back to main screen here. Save this first. Now already exists. See, it's a problem with that. Okay, I'll come to back. Intervals, I'll check with intervals. See, many people are created. They're not using that also. That's the reason we are getting message like this. But I can delete. Let me check with this. Delete option is not there. Okay, number ranges for each material types for company code RPL. Let me check with this number which is available. Yes, it is available. Let's save this. And it is saved. Come back. Okay. Come back to this level. Click on search. Click on find button or Control F also you can use. This is a find button. Click on find. What you need to find? I want to find my material types. If you know that material types, you can type here. Otherwise, just give company code, because at the time of giving the or creating the material type, I given the company code, right? So I'll give company code RPL. So this much material type we created under RPL, right? This is my company code. This is material type, and RPL is my company code. Now what I'll do, I'll assign all these material type into this group. This group is created, right? So what I'll do, I'll select RPFG. Select means you need to just click on that RPFG, then click on element group. Then come to last side of this part, or once you click on that element group, you will get screen like this. There, I need to select this group, number ranges for each material type, RPL, enter. What will happen? See, that material type has comes under our company code or our group. Okay, now again I'll come to find button again RPL, RPSDL select and click on element group and double click on number ranges, then RPL and then find RPL, RPSP, element group, then select number ranges for each material type, press enter. RPL again, sorry, find button, RPL, find RPL, RPTG, select RPTG, enter, then click on element group, number ranges for each, select number ranges for each material type, press enter. Then again find button, find RPL, RPPM, select RPPM, element group, then select number ranges for each material type, enter. Last one, find again RPL, RPPM, select RPPM, element group and click on number assignment for each material type. So finally I assigned all my material type into my group. Like that you can create also, or else you can create a separate group for material. That is also possible. Save this. Save this. Okay. Now double click on this. What will happen? So whenever I used to create the material, this number range is picked up automatically. Okay. So this much is configurations related to logistics part. Fine. Today we'll stop here and we'll continue the class tomorrow. Okay then, bye. Good night.